This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio. Welcome to Northland Basketball. Presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at SportsZone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball. Welcome to Northland Basketball. Presented by... This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio. Welcome to Northland Basketball. Presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at SportsZone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Welcome in, Northland Basketball fans, to Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Welcome to the Nash Center at Monument Valley High School, Kayenta, Arizona, for this afternoon's huge doubleheader. Monument Valley taking on Window Rock in our presentation of Northland Basketball, an exclusive brand of Sports Zone Radio. Folks, my name is Floyd Simmons, and I welcome you into our courtside location for the broadcast this afternoon on into the evening hours here at the Nash Center. An early start on a Saturday, and we thank you for joining us right here. And important, even more important, with the presence of our broadcast team and able to provide the live video stream here at the Nash Center because of the recent increase in outbreak of illness across the Northland. There are no fans allowed today, only personnel associated with the basketball game, the teams, the players, the coaches, and the personnel in the athletic department here at Monument Valley High School on tap for this one here at the Nash Center. So welcome in, everybody, and we hope that you are ready for a big afternoon of some epic basketball here between the home team, the Monument Valley Mustangs, and the Lady Mustangs come into this one with an overall record of 6-5, but in the 3A North, they find themselves sitting in fourth place, in fourth position behind the team in first place. That's the Page Lady Sand Devils, and the team in second place, whom they're going to play today, the Window Rock Lady Scouts. The Scouts have a 4-2 region record, a 6-6 overall record. And by the way, Window Rock is also doing nicely in the standings, ranked number 7 in the state right now, coming in to the action today. Every victory from this point forward critical for especially a team like Window Rock, who is hoping to get themselves in position for a home playoff game to begin the postseason when we do get to that point. The Lady Scouts ranked number 7. The team on the other side, the home team, Monument Valley, they come in ranked number 14 right now. Every win for them is critical as they jockey for a playoff position. And right now, looking pretty good for the Lady Mustangs, who are in 4th place in the 3A North right now with a 2-3 region mark, an overall record of 6-5. And that's what's on tap in Game 1 of our broadcast doubleheader. The boys varsity will follow this one, scheduled to begin right at about 6:30 tonight here from the Nash Center. Starting lineups are being introduced, and the visiting Window Rock Lady Scouts getting that introduction right now. Now, unfortunately, on the other side, there's just not going to be a lot of noise made when the home team is introduced, but they do have a handful of other players right now here at the Nash Center inside the gymnasium. Big game going on this afternoon and a broadcast doubleheader. And here at Sports Zone Radio, of course, you can count on us being all over the Navajo Nation with our coverage of 3A basketball. Thrilled to always have that opportunity. And, of course, as well, I want to say thank you to Choice NTUA Wireless, our broadcast partner here, our advertising partner, our corporate sponsor. And without them, we couldn't do the things that we get to do. But I also want to say thank you to Stephen Young. He's the athletic director at Monument Valley. Stephen personally invited us and made accommodations so that we could reschedule our Saturday and be here for this one at Monument Valley. So, Stephen, I know that you're checking out there. I know you'll be looking at our live stream from your office at times. And, Stephen, big thank you for the personal invitation to bring Sports Zone Radio here to Monument Valley today. And to all those other teams out there, we want to wish you the best as well. Those teams playing here on this Saturday. The Chinle Wildcats are at home right now, taking on the Sholo Cougars in of course, a non-region game. Out on the floor, it is time for the national anthem. No fans in the stands here at the Nash Center. I'm telling you, it's going to be different. The experience will, for sure. The question you always have with games like this is, are the players able to elevate their game and self-generate that level of adrenaline that's required to compete at a high level? I got to tell you, I don't think there's going to be any doubt about that. I think these two squads on the floor are ready to go. And there's our friend Ted Watson, the official that will toss it to open up the action, jump center, and get this thing going at the Nash Center. And the Lady Scouts will control the opening tip. Up the floor it goes. A 1-on-3, and unable to handle the ball under the basket is Desiree Nelson, part of the Window Rock Lady Scouts starting 5. And they'll turn it over after controlling that opening tip. And it's going to go back, I think, the other direction. Dribble lost by Sheridan Curley of Monument Valley, who will now get a defensive rebound after a Window Rock miss and will hustle back the other direction. The Lady Mustangs have the basketball. Let's check their starting 5. Angel Holiday and Sheridan Curley Starting here is Ayana Nash with a three-point try for Monument Valley. She is in that starting lineup. So is Paris Littleben. And rounding out the starting five for Monument Valley is Shri Yazi. Screen set. Curley hits the deck. Winderuck's got the ball, and a 17-foot jump shot will land for the opening points in this one. Monument Valley giving those points up, and the lady that knocked it down is Michaela Roanhorse. Her first points of the game for the Lady Scouts, and they lead 2-0 on the road here at Monument Valley. Paris Littleben at the high post with a basketball for Monument Valley. Shri Yazi now, and she'll throw a dangerous cross-court pass to Ayana Nash. Her lefty, as she spun into the paint, will miss everything, and it's brought down on the rebound by Melisha Nez. Up the floor it goes. Nice head fake. The ball is not going to go in, though, on the shot attempt underneath the basket. Desiree Nelson missing on that one after hitting the jump shot. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Roanhorse hit the jump shot a moment ago. And now we'll get a whistle and a foul called on the Lady Scouts. The starting five for Winderuck does include those two names I've already mentioned, Melisha Nez and Desiree Nelson in the Lady Scouts starting five. Also out there, Michaela Roanhorse, who has the first points of the game so far. Starting out there at a guard position, Caitlin Ballone, and I saved the high point lady for last, averaging well north of 20 points a game. Robbie Tonkalai in the starting five for the Lady Scouts. She takes the inbound pass. The last time we saw Robbie, I'll check the numbers on it, but I think she was threatening to score 40 points when we saw her last. What a great game she played in helping engineer a victory for the Lady Scouts here at Northland Basketball. Malone on the drive in the paint, throws it up off the glass. No good there. Shri Yazi with the outlet pass, and Monument Valley will run the other way. Angel Holiday on the attack. She is going to throw that one up. Drew a little bit of contact from Tonkalai. No call made, and the shot comes up shy, and it remains 2-0. 2 minutes into the game, Winderuck with the early lead. Shri Yazi stealing, taking the pass away from Monument Valley. They'll bring it up the right sideline into front court. The lefty from the corner, no good. Rebound Nash inside. Can't make her shot, and that'll bounce around and tip out. And Melisha Nez of Winderuck, the last person to touch the ball, goes out off of the Lady Scouts. Here comes Monument Valley for the inbound. Shri with the set play inbound pass, trying to find Paris Littleben under the basket, and it's off of Paris's hands, out of bounds. There's a good shot of the head coach, Gabrielle Whitney, the head coach, first-year head coach at Winderuck, and has her team doing some solid things here in her first campaign. Second place in the 3A North region with a 4-2 record. One full game behind Page coming into the action today, and a 6-6 overall record. Here's a jump shot. The three will bounce around. Is that going to be a three? Yes. Late indication of a three-point make for Robbie Tonkalai. Robbie getting into the scoring column for the first time today and giving Winderuck a 3-0 lead. Open from the corner. Shri Yazi had the distance, but it was a little off, and she'll tip it to Curley outside. Inside it goes this time to Paris Littleben, and Paris able to get the shot to go. And quickly, Coach Whitney for Winderuck calls timeout after the make. And a little interesting that she would make the call for the timeout at that moment. She has a lot more experience doing that than I do, even in her first year as the head coach at Winderuck. And we're going to give them a chance to work it out. We'll take a timeout on our broadcast of Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
With Choice Broadband, you can get an even better internet plan for your home. Our fastest speeds are only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations near you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Whistle blown at the start of the second quarter, and Shri Yazi will pick up her first foul of the game, trying to defend Robbie Tonkalai, and that was a shooting foul, the official says. And so after Shri gets that foul, which is also the first team foul on Monument Valley. Lady at the free throw line is Michaela Roanhorse. She nails them both, and Winter-Rock has a 7-2 advantage in the first quarter, and the inbound pass is stolen. Taken away outside. Melisha Nez got the steal. Robbie Takalai, the turnaround, the spin move in the paint, and the jump shot is good for Robbie. And Robbie's got 5 early on. Winter-Rock's got a 7-point lead here in the first period. Approaching the halfway mark in the quarter, and a lob pass that is stolen by Takalai. She'll hang on to it, bring it up into front court. Robbie stops at the free throw line. Drops it out to Roanhorse, and then she'll bounce it right back to Robbie. 9-2 advantage for Winter-Rock as we bring you this Saturday edition of Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. We also want to thank our friends at White Mountain Regional Medical Center. They will present the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game at the conclusion of this and the boys broadcast as well. The turnaround for Robbie, and her shot is no good. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball is called. Roanhorse tied up. Monument Valley's Paris Littleben with the basketball. And the Mustangs get possession of the ball on the possession era. Full court press employed by the Lady Scouts man-to-man defense. It does come in, and it will be brought across by Shirey Shorty, who is checked into the Monument Valley lineup. Out on top, Paris Littleben. Paris looking for some help. Angel Holiday trapped out there by Robbie Takalai. Careful, Robbie. She got a hand on her back coming down that sideline. And into the paint goes Shirey Shorty, and her jump shot no good. Battle, scramble. Saved by the Mustangs. Back outside, Shorty's shot no good. Rebound, Paris Littleben, and fouled from behind on the blocked shot attempt. The ball did get blocked, but Roanhorse also picked up her first foul of the game in the process. Thanks for joining us, everybody, no matter where you might find yourself. If you're watching on our Facebook feed, thanks for being there. You're welcome to mention say something, and I'll see if I can give you a shout out during the broadcast. How's that? Littleben at the line. First one is good. And she makes them both. Perfect on that second try. Paris has all 4 of Monument Valley's points through the first 5 minutes of this one here. Got 3 minutes on the clock in the first period. Drive, shot goes up from the right baseline, and it's no good out there. But that is going to send Winter-Rock to the foul line. And Caitlin Ballone gets 2 shots out of it. Sheridan Curley picked up her first foul of the game. Caitlin perfect on that shot. She gets into the scoring column. 10-4 our score. Winter-Rock in front of Monument Valley in this girls varsity broadcast of Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. That second miss results in a rebound for Ayanna Nash. Running the floor, got 3 on 2, and a beautiful Paris Littleben assist on the bounce pass across the paint. First points of the game for Sheridan Curley. First points for somebody other than Paris Littleben for Monument Valley. The 3A North's second place team. Winter-Rock has come into town to take on team in 4th place, Monument Valley. And look at this. Coach Whitney wants her second timeout really in the game for Winter-Rock. She'll burn her second already. Ouch. Her team's in front. Hey, listen, you know, that's a lot of coaching going on right there. Her team is in front. And in the first quarter, spends yet her second timeout. It's a 4-point Winter-Rock lead. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
The team at Beeman Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Inbound for Window Rock from their timeouts. They have used 2 timeouts already. Caitlin Balone has it at the top. Man-to-man defense provided by Sheridan Curley, and she is trying to completely prevent Balone from going to her right hand. And a steal. Shirey Shorty takes it away. She'll attack. And Michaela Roanhorse able to get back defensively, pressure that shot, and then get the rebound on the miss. So the Lady Scouts are back in business. They lead 10-6. Jump shot right side, 17-footer for Balone, won't go in. And Little Bend has the rebound for the Mustangs. Taken away, Balone's shot, it's no good. And finally it's, well, for a moment Monument Valley had it. Nash's pass gets taken back by Robbie Talkalai. Robbie's jump shot no good. Roanhorse, she'll throw one up behind the defender, and that one goes in. Well, that's an interesting little shot selection by Michaela, and she was able to make it go. Running the other direction, that one drops in for Angel Holiday, and her first points of this one for Monument Valley. 12-8, our score. To the baseline right side. A little bounce pass that didn't find the intended receiver, but picking it up from Window Rock was Melisha Nez. Missed her shot and got it tipped out of bounds. To the Mustangs. Get a look at the replay right there. There was the first points of the game for Angel Holiday, and you saw a great adjustment by Angel to get the point. She'll take the inbound from Monument Valley now as they get the ball back and a chance to cut this to a 2-point Window Rock lead. Nice little run here in the latter half of the first period by the Mustangs to get close again. I believe they trailed 10-2, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they? There might be 6 unanswered points by Monument Valley. I think Paris Littleman got away with a little bit of a travel. And now it's going to get called on Angel Holiday in the corner. That might have been, to make up for the missed travel that I thought Paris committed at the top of the key right there. Inbound for Monument Valley, no, for Window Rock. The Lady Mustangs have the basketball. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Our broadcast of Northland Basketball. We got this score for you. I want to thank our friend Chance Hill for reporting that the Alchesay girls beat Page today, 55-37. Wow! Is that an accurate score? I mean, I believe Chance has given us good information right there, but that does not sound like anything we expected. Kiara Johnson into the Monument Valley lineup in her first points of the game. And we've got 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Jump shot, left side. Roanhorse knocks it down. That's a very long 2-point make for Michaela, and she is having a great first quarter. 8 points in the quarter as we get down to now 7 seconds remaining in this first period. Up the floor it goes. The Mustangs will get the final points of the first quarter on a Shirey Shorty shot. Shirey able to drop that in, and that'll end the first period here at the Nash Center in Kayenta, everybody. Monument Valley High School, and it's Window Rock 14. Monument Valley on the comeback with 12, and the second quarter on the way. Thanks for being here with us. Back in a moment, Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Get connected at home and on the go with Choice NTUA Wireless and Choice Broadband, the best tribal lifeline phone and internet services on the Navajo Nation. On the go, get unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included in your lifeline benefit. You can't beat unlimited wireless service. At home, get our fastest speeds for only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations in Chinle, Jilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo-owned, Navajo-proud, and an enthusiastic supporter of our youth sports on the Navajo Nation.
Back to the action here, everybody. Welcome back to the Nash Center. Monument Valley High School. No fans allowed. And so those who have stayed home to watch the action, that would be all of you, right? If you're a Monument Valley or Window Rock fan, unless you went to another game where you were able to gain access No fans allowed right now here, and for the time being, we don't know for how long. We want to thank Monument Valley for the direct and personal invitation by their athletic department. Stephen Young, the athletic director here, for inviting us to cover this game in specifically. They've made another request, by the way, as well, coming up in, I believe it's 2 weeks. Meanwhile, a whistle and a foul, and that one goes on Robbie Tonkalai, and just like that, Robbie has 2 personal fouls in the game. That's a big headline, and if I were Monument Valley right there, Kiera Johnson, I would be attacking Robbie. Let's get Robbie in more foul trouble, right? That would be big for Monument Valley. Right now, Window-Rock leads 14-12. Paris Little Bend has the ball. Inside it goes. Shirey Shorty missing that shot, and it's brought down on the rebound by Melisha Nez. Off to Caitlin Balone, and the Fighting Scouts bring it into front court. A minute into the second quarter. At halftime, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. I got to tell you, folks, I don't know what the deal is, but the words coming out of my mouth aren't matching what my brain is trying to tell me to say. So I'm not sure why it's going like that, but it is. Here's the first foul of the game on Kaililana Marie Mayava, and we're just going to go with Shoni Mayava. Her sister unable to play today. Her sister Kailani is not on the roster for this one today. So Shoni is the only of the 2 Mayava sisters. And right now, Caitlin Balone at the line. The first one is good for Caitlin. And she makes them both. 16-12. Second quarter. Underway at the Nash Center. 6:51 on the clock. Kiera Johnson outside. Balone, the coverage on her. Mayava stops in the paint. Back outside. There's Shirey Shorty. And now outside for the left-handed three-point try. No good for Kiera Johnson. And the rebound comes down to Melisha Nez of Window Rock. Here come the Lady Scouts into front court. Thank you to you Mustang fans for joining us on the broadcast, and to those Fighting Scout fans out there as well. Do appreciate you. Whistle after a rebound. Whistle after a Mustangs rebound. And you've got to be kidding me. I think Robbie Tonkalai just picked up her 3rd foul of the game. That's going to depend if they did call that on Robbie. Robbie's got 3 fouls. They're going to have to get her off the floor. I wonder if coach even has any realization on that. Shirey Shorty's runner jump, shot up, no good. Rebound inside, and the Mustangs are headed to the foul line after foul sends Mayava there. Shoni going to go to the foul line, and the lady that got her was Melisha Nez. Nez has her first foul of the game. Well, folks, if you'll indulge me, I want to bring on the athletic director here for Monument Valley High School. His name is Stephen Young. Steve Young, pretty good quarterback back in the day, I think. Steve? No? Is that you? Not you? Different guy?
Different guy, different era.
Different guy, okay. But a team that you love.
Oh, definitely. Looking forward to a victory in Green Bay later on this afternoon.
So your team, my team's out of it. Your team is continuing on. Here's Monument Valley they got a takeaway, run it up the floor, gets knocked out of bounds. Caitlin Balone of Window Rock, the last to touch it. Well, Stephen, I asked you if you'd stop in for a moment and say hi to the fans, and clearly right now it's time. The infection rate, illness across the Northland is growing right now, and as one of the mitigating measures here, try to keep the kids playing, keep basketball alive. As we watch Paris Little Bend with the left hand, nice little shot. The decision was made to, for a period of time, not allow fans in. So tell us about that, okay?
Yeah, it was a rather difficult decision that the school district made to go fanless for the remainder of the season. Much of our information is all data-driven by our local Indian Health Service, and we wanted to salvage the season for our sports programs through the 6th grade level through the 12th grade level. So One of the measures we needed to take was going to a fanless environment here at the Nash Center as well as at our middle school gymnasium. So far it's working out for us, and we're taking the mitigation to the next level and protecting our student athletes.
I wanted to directly thank you for the specific invitation. Of course, we put our schedule together here at Northland Basketball, here at Sports on Radio. We put our broadcast schedule together the best way we can to provide as much all-around coverage as possible as we watch Kiera Johnson bank one in. Big three for the Lady Mustangs. They trail by 3, 20-17. 4.5 minutes on the clock. A Mustang steal. Little Ben in the paint. She's going to get the return pass. Missed the shot. And it's brought down by the Lady Scouts. They'll have it up in the front court. Here's Robbie Talkalai, 2-on-1 for the Scouts. And Robbie stops, and she's got that mid-range jumper down. Nobody a better mid-range shot than Robbie Talkalai of Window-Rock. They lead by 5 again. Stephen Young again with us, the athletic director from Monument Valley. Stephen, I was saying, I really appreciate the specific invitation to come and cover this game by you and by Monument Valley, and I know it was in reaction to not being able to have fans here on this Saturday. Again, we try to give as balanced a schedule across the Navajo Nation as we can with our coverage, but we're starting to get into that situation where more and more of the schools and the teams are responding to the outbreaks. Try and keep it going. Try to keep the season alive. But still, you got to do something. Thank you for the invitation to be here on this Saturday, and we're enjoying ourselves.
Well, definitely. Thank you guys for coming up. We definitely want to give our fans as well as our visiting teams' fans the opportunity to get an inside look into this afternoon's basketball game. So thank you for accepting the invitation and coming up north and joining us.
Hey, no doubt about it. It's a beautiful drive anyway. If you everybody knows, it's world-renowned, right? The Monument Valley area.
Definitely.
And the drive itself is beautiful. This drive, I don't know that there's a more beautiful drive in the state of Arizona driving from here to Page, which we haven't been able to do for a couple of years, but it's just gorgeous country. We
beautiful
love it.
Country.
How about, you're going to have to help me, Liad Begay? Did I get that right?
Leah Begay, I think.
Leah Begay. Okay, well, Leah just dropped one in. When we watch Robbie Talkalai miss a shot for Window-Rock, and after some scrambling around, Monument Valley has it. Long outlet pass. They're on the attack with the left hand. It goes up. That one won't go. The follow also missed out there for Begay, Leah Begay. And then a jump ball is called here. 3:07 remaining here in the first half. It's Window-Rock 24. Monument Valley 19 as we continue our talk with Stephen Young. Stephen, you're the new athletic director this year at Monument Valley, but you've been in and around these programs for a while. We've been running into you for years up here. Your work in the IT department and so on. What is it you do full time besides athletic director? Are you still doing some IT work?
Oh no, I've stepped out of that field and have taken on the role as the athletic coordinator for the school district here, and so far I've really enjoyed it, communicating with both student athletes, parents, especially our coaching staff, and it's been a joy. I've really enjoyed the support and just communicating with everyone that's involved with the athletic program here at the school district.
Do you ever get a chance to sleep? It's it can be a thankless job at times, and one of those things is it just seems like you're going all the time as an athletic director.
Oh, definitely. It's a around the clock job, and especially when our teams are traveling, you're always near your phone to make sure that you're there and available to assist in any way you can. So. But I do enjoy it, although it can be thankless at times. I do love to see the success that our student athletes have and helping them guide them along the way here as they head out into the real world.
One of the other things you used to do is you were the public address announcer for a long time. And Stephen, I'll just say this. You're one of the best I've ever come across. You do a great job as a PA guy. In this job, in this role as the athletic director, it seems like you would just not have the time and ability. You've got to be flexible, mobile. You got to be able to put out fires and solve problems. So, you know, being the PA announcer is not. But you're so good at it, man. What was your background in that?
Well, I did it for so long. I just picked up a few things here and there and applied it to the voice, and I enjoyed it a lot. I really did enjoy it. But with the new role here, it's an opportunity for our current PA announcer, Coach McBride, who does a phenomenal job for us.
He's really good, yeah.
Yeah, and so, but I did enjoy my time behind a mic, and it's time to pass the torch along and allow other individuals to experience that.
Monument Valley with the ball. The drive by Sheridan Curley. The little scoop shot would not go in, and the Lady Scouts will get it back. 93 seconds left here in this first half at the Nash Center. Robbie Tokalai with the little stumble. Let's hope she's okay. She turned it over on the pass, and Monument Valley will catch that in. Kiara Johnson able to finish off the transition. Up the floor the other direction. Winderock has it. I'm watching Robbie. She doesn't seem to be moving that well right now. Melisha Nez underneath takes the pass, and she's got points for the Lady Scouts. They lead right now 26-23. Monument Valley able to get that down a moment ago to just a 1-point Winderock lead. Well, Coach, how about these programs? How about the boys and girls varsity here this year? Monument Valley, doing pretty well. The Lady Mustangs in second place right now, and that Mustang boys team, so much talent on that club. Well, those three guards in particular, the ones we love to talk about, right? Al Brandon and so we watch a pass go underneath to Kiara. That's going to go around. Now it gets knocked out of bounds. But, I mean, Bertz, Roberto.
Yep. We've got a good class of student athletes, and we're trying to build upon that through our middle school athletic program, coming all the way up through the freshman JV programs. I think that's where we build a longevity, and those three young gentlemen have come through the system since they've been down at the elementary school playing Pee Wee basketball and so forth. And a good program speaks for itself, and we've got a good group of student athletes with our girls and boys basketball program, and we're looking forward to a good postseason here.
That other name, by the way, that other guard, Andrew Shepard, with that great trio. Other talent, by the way. I don't want to just give anybody the impression Monument Valley doesn't have other guys. They really do, but those three names come to the forefront a lot. 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's the inbound for the Lady Scouts. They'll bring it up. And before we go to our break, as the quarter ends here, Stephen, I want to ask you about Mustang football here in a second. Get a steal. Sheridan Curley will go with that left hand on the attack. Missed the shot. Rebound, Monument. And they're going to make the basket with 4 seconds left. And that will probably be your final points of the half. It is. As the Lady Mustangs, how about this? They make it a 1-point game going into halftime, trailing by 1. Winderock 26, Monument Valley 25. That was Leah Begay with the final points to finish out that second quarter. And we'll get to our halftime break. But before I let you go, Stephen, Monument Valley is at or near the top of the 3A North, it seems, in football year in and year out. Coach Brian Begay, who couldn't be here today, but assists Jason Franklin coaching in the girls program here as well for basketball for Monument Valley. And if I'm not mistaken, his first year doing that. But, he's got a great program, but it predates him, going back before him. There is something about Monument Valley football up here. You can always count on the Mustangs. What is it about the community, about the kids, about the program that's been built over the many years that you can always count on Monument Valley being, if you don't get that crown and win the North every year, you're close. What is it about Monument Valley?
I think it's the desire to win. It has a lot to do with the philosophy that Coach Begay brings to the table along with his coaching staff. And if you speak to a number of our student athletes down at the middle school level, that's the coach they want to play for. I mean, he comes to the forefront and puts them through a a good philosophy process, and they adopt it, and they apply it to their play, and they apply it to their lives, and I think that speaks for itself with our football program. And so Coach Begay and his coaching staff have done a phenomenal job for a number of years, and the community support behind that program is tremendous. I mean, if we had open fans here at today's game, we would also see that. So our community supports our athletic program, bar none. We have the best fan base, I believe, in the region, and we have a following. You know, when we were down in Chandler, we had a following with our programs, and back to football, it's just the same way. We had that playoff game down in the East region with I believe it was Snowflake, and we had a huge following there too. So our community support is tremendous for our programs, but in particular our football program, they do an excellent job with putting forth their philosophy and which Coach Begay has his expectations. So I think that has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, and another thing, that must obviously feeds into that. You guys have the best weight training facility. Your weight room is second to none. I haven't seen in the entire state another high school with a weight room like the one here at Monument Valley High School. There may be a better one or two out there, but I haven't seen them. I've been to a lot of the big schools, 6A schools, and I tell you, they would be very, very jealous of what you have here at Monument Valley. It's pretty special.
Yeah, we'd like to consider our weight room facility a state-of-the-art. Coach Whaley, who teaches our weightlifting classes, has done a phenomenal job. He's been here many decades, and he's seen many athletes come through the program, and just his expertise and his passion to promote health and wellness in our school system by offering the weight program speaks for itself too. And his support with the athletic programs is second to none. It is a unique program, and we do love the facilities that we have and we provide, and so we hope to continue that for a long time. But we do appreciate the support of our educational staff and our student athletes. They're there for them, and they're passionate about bringing those studies and having them excel in the classroom as well. So that I'm too appreciative.
Good stuff, man. And you know what? Your staff as well. We got here. Your people were all over it, helping us. We bring a lot of equipment with us wherever we go. We're carrying a lot of stuff, and we always appreciate a little hand here and there to, so instead of making 10 trips to the truck back and forth to get stuff mobilized and on the floor, we only had to make a couple of trips, and your staff was right on it, and so thank you for that. And
you're welcome.
Thanks for always the hospitality. We feel right at home here at Monument Valley, and thank you for that.
Appreciate that, and you guys are more than welcome to come back and be here with us and bring the game to the people out there who aren't able to make it. So I really appreciate that too, Floyd.
All right, thank you, Stephen, and we'll talk to you again soon, okay?
All right, talk to you later.
Stephen Young is the athletic director here at Monument Valley High School. Folks, we're going to grab a timeout and give you a brief rundown on the upcoming Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime right here at the Nash Center. Winter Rock, the Lady Scouts leading Monument Valley 26-25. Don't leave your seats. We'll continue on right here. Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless.
With Choice Broadband, you can get an even better internet plan for your home. Our fastest speeds are only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations near you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
The Tundras are coming! The Tundras are coming! The all-new 2022 Hatch Toyota Tundra is on the way. Brand new engineering, a new look, and a total redesign inside and out. The new Gen 3 Tundra is Toyota's best pickup ever. A hybrid or twin-turbo V6 and 10-speed gearbox for huge horsepower and mountain-moving torque. New multi-link coil suspension for a smoother ride, more bed capacity, and 12,000 pounds of towing ability. Adaptive air coils, locking rear differential, and loads of available options. Reach out to your Hatch Toyota product specialist today and make an appointment to take a test drive, because
the Tundras are here! The Tundras are here!
Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and at hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 31 years. Offers on approved credit through Toyota Finance, plus tax, title, license, and dealer dock fees. See dealer for details.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion.
Yeah!
Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first-half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Yes, it is halftime at the Mustang Bubble. I was just reminded that they have it's the Nash Center, of course, but they have modified the name here during this time where there are no fans allowed in to enjoy the basketball. So on this Saturday afternoon, you get to watch our broadcast here at Sports Zone Radio. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Right now, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime. And we only have a moment left to break it down for you. The teams will return here in just a moment. Window Rock leads Monument Valley 26-25 in this girls' game. Robbie Tonkalai leads the scoring for Window Rock, but there is a headline here you need to pay attention to. Robbie has 3 personal fouls, so she is in deep foul trouble already. She played most of that half. Coach didn't lift her when she got that 3rd foul, kept her out there on the floor. Robbie had to play protective. She leads the scoring with 11 points, and she is well above 20 points per game as a scoring average during the season. We have seen her ability on display a lot. Michaela Roanhorst had a great first half, scored 8 points, all of that in the first quarter for Window Rock. Caitlin Ballone, 3 points. Melisha Nez has 2 points, and Desiree Nelson has 2 points as well for the Lady Scouts. For Monument Valley, boy, they've gotten, it feels like everybody on that roster involved. So many different ladies in the scoring column. Kiara Johnson leads with 7 points. Paris Littleben from Monument Valley with 6 points. Leah Begay with 4 points. And then a host of ladies with 2 points each, including Ayana Nash with 2. Shiree Shorty has 2. Angel Holiday with 2 points, and Sheridan Curley with 2 points as well for the Lady Mustangs. Well, they're going to start this second half here as we wrap up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime here at the Nash Center, everybody. Thanks for being with us. My name is Floyd Simmons on the play-by-play call, and as we get set to roll with the second half, teams returning now. I want to introduce you to our broadcast team. Our production team includes our producer, Derek Simmons. On camera for us today, Leonard Keone. Great job up there, Leonard, as always. Our technical director is Julio K. And our technical assistant today is Jessica K. The combination of the Ks, the husband and wife team. Way to go, guys. Doing a great job. And it's Julio's, technically it's Julio's debut as our technical director. He has a little bit of experience in working around it, but it's his first time ever in a technical sense. So thank you, Julio, for stepping up, stepping in, and thank you folks for joining us for today's broadcast of Northland Basketball. Well, I'm trying to find, I just wanted to take a look and see if I could find the live broadcast, and unable to find it on Facebook. I trust that we've got a number of people out there enjoying the broadcast. At least our administrative panel at Facebook tells us so. And the second half gets underway. The Lady Scouts get the opening salvo. It won't go down. They lead by 1 for the moment. Not anymore. Paris Littleben taking a beautiful lob pass inside. Paris opening up the second half scoring, and the Lady Mustangs lead Window Rock here in this one. 27-26 is our score. So we welcome you back in for the second half. Well, Window Rock will take the lead right back. Militia Nez with the reverse underneath, and Militia has 4 points in the game for the Lady Scouts to put them back in front, 28-27. The second half begins. This is Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Paris again underneath. She had a little trouble bringing in the pass, and that cost her as she adjusted to miss the shot. Windrock will bring it up in transition, and Militia Nez back again. This time unable to make it. She was facing 3 defenders. The Lady Mustangs have the ball. Baseline, runner, jump shot up. Contact made as the shot won't go in. Sheridan Curley will head to the foul line for Monument Valley with the first second half foul whistled on Window Rock. And the lady that picked up the foul is Caitlin Balone. First whistle on Caitlin today. And the southpaw free throw is no good for Sheridan Curley. Try to tie the game, and she does right here. We're tied 28 apiece, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you're listening on the Sports Zone Radio mobile app, you can, if you have the bandwidth, if you have a network or Wi-Fi access and you'd like to watch the game, you can go to our Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel and watch there, or you can go to the Sports Zone Radio Facebook page where we are streaming the game live as well. Inbound for the Lady Scouts to Robbie Tokalai with a pull-up 17-footer. It's no good out there. Brought down by Michaela Roanhorse on the offensive rebound. The Lady Scouts keep it alive. In the corner right side, Roanhorse, and she's going to just kind of throw one up wildly. It was blocked by Shirey Shorty. But the Scouts come away with that loose ball. And Roanhorse back outside to Caitlin Balone. The Lady Scouts have Michaela Roanhorse, Caitlin Balone, Militia Nez out there on the floor for the second half. Also Desiree Nelson and Robbie Tokalai in the Lady Scouts. Second half starting 5. I'll check the Lady Mustangs in just a moment. Lob underneath. That's a little bit too long, and Nez can't track it down. The Mustangs will have it back with a chance to grab the lead here as we get going early on in the second half. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. This is Shirey Shorty up the right sideline, and that gets turned over back the other direction. Then Monument Valley will take it back again and then have it tipped out of bounds. Shirey Shorty, Angel Holiday starting the second half for Monument Valley. Ayana Nash is out there, so is Sheridan Curley. And Paris Littleben for the Mustangs. Shorty brings it in. Holiday with a nice head fake. Got free of Robbie's defense, but couldn't make the shot. Struggle, difficulty, and there is a whistle. And Militia Nez with the foul call. Second of the game on Nez. Shooting foul. Angel Holiday to the foul line. Some confusion, I believe with the scoreboard. Window Rock does not have a number 43 that I know of, but they flashed that up there. I believe it was Militia Nez that got that foul call. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in my scorebook. Here it comes Window Rock after falling behind by 2. And you know what? Converting on the other end, it's Michaela Roanhorse, and she'll get A loose ball pickup to her teammate underneath. That's Vivica Lewis, and Vivica's got the 2 points there. So Windrock with 2 quick scores. And Roanhorse helps her team move back in front by 2. And Paris Littleben with a pass that hits. Oh, that is a lot of pain. Michaela Roanhorse is in a ton of pain right now. She got hit right in the face with that pass. Coach is going to get her off the floor. It got her right in the nose, I think. The nose, the mouth area. There she is. Michaela pulls up with a jump shot on the right baseline. It wouldn't go in for her. The Mustangs get the rebound. Littleben the rebound out to Shorty, and now Holiday in front court. Trying to spin into the paint. Lost the handles on it. Michaela picks it up. Up the floor she goes and scoops it up off the glass. Beautifully done. Well, she took that pass from Littleben right in the face, and she is staying out there battling, fighting. Look at this. She grabs a rebound. Michaela unwilling to yield ground up to Robbie, and her shot no good for Windrock. And the rebound belongs to the Mustangs off the Talkalai miss. Up the floor, Sheridan Curley. Sheridan's shot will finally go in. We'll get a stoppage of play. And a full timeout is requested and asked for and granted to the Lady Scouts. That's going to be their third call timeout. That's going to leave them with just 2 timeouts remaining in this one, everybody. Word in from our very good friends and presenting sponsors of Northland Basketball, Choice NTUA Wireless. Northland Basketball, stand by, everybody. A slim Windrock lead here in the third quarter. Stand by.
Choice NTUA Wireless now has the best tribal lifeline phone service on the Navajo Nation. Unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included with your benefit. You can't beat unlimited. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Big thank you to White Mountain Regional Medical Center. They will present the Sports Zone Radio's Play of the Game at the conclusion of this girls' varsity showdown between the Monument Valley Lady Mustangs and the Windrock Fighting Scouts. Our score here with 3:49 on the clock in the third period. Windrock 34, MV 32. And the Lady Scouts, they brought it up into front court, lost it out of bounds. They give the ball up. And it looks like Michaela Roanhorse is going to be all right. She got hit in the face with that ball just a few minutes ago. I mean, you know, we've all been there. And her eyes were, the waterworks were on. She was in a lot of pain, but she battled through it, didn't she, a moment ago? Now that they got her on the bench for some rest, she feels none the worse for wear, and she'll be back into the lineup here. She comes in to replace Caitlin Balone on the floor. Joining for the Lady Scouts, Melisha Nez, Vivica Lewis, and Tashaila Allen on the floor right now for the Lady Scouts. Robbie Tonkalai is out there as well, and here comes Michaela Roanhorse back into the lineup. While Sheridan Curley makes the first of her free throws, missed the second. And after the rebound, we may have gotten ourselves an inadvertent whistle. Buzzer. Thanks for joining us for our live broadcast this Saturday afternoon from the Mustang Bubble. And up into front court goes Talkalai to the corner left side. That's Vivica. Now out to Roanhorse for the jumper. No good, left to the key, but tipped around, brought down by the Fighting Scouts, and there's a shot for Vivica Lewis that won't go down, partially blocked by the Mustangs. Angel Holiday out of control, made contact, but no call made. And for Windrock, they've got to feel lucky that Robbie Tonkalai didn't get her fourth whistle on that one, and she pulls up in transition with the jump shot. Tocalai has 13 points in the game for the Lady Scouts. 36-33, Winderock in front. Little Ben outside, thought about the three. Passed up on it. And she gave it off to Kiera Johnson, whose dangerous pass to Ayana Nash almost got taken away. Curley back out on top. We're taking some risks with those passes. Kiera Johnson on the drive, and her left-handed running jump shot is good for the Mustangs. Kiera has 9 points in the contest. Melisha Nez lost the handles on the dribble. Back outside, though. Winderock kept it alive, and that's Roanhorse with it. She'll drop one back to Robbie Tocalai. 1 point game here, 36-35. Tocalai in the paint. Nice pass. That'll be an assist. No. Wouldn't go in. To Shyla Allen missing that one for the Lady Scouts. Top of the key. Sheridan Curley, three. No good there. Roanhorse. Winderock rebound. Up the floor she goes with it. 2-on-1 underneath. Melisha Nez missed. Got it back. Contact. Ball on the ground. And the step out of bounds by Johnson. Scouts will have it for an inbound. We'll get a couple of switcheroos out there. Caitlin Blown back into the game for the Lady Scouts. Monument Valley is going to bring a host of new ladies in. Tiara Sandoval checks in. So does Shoni Mayava. She's into the lineup, and Skylin Flores comes in for the Lady Mustangs. Roanhorse at the top. Drops it to Blown. On the drive. Pull up. Off the glass. No good there. Tipped out to Kiera Johnson. Well, Kiera had a couple of ladies running the floor. The outlet might have produced something. She chose instead to slow it down. Set the half-court offense. And a timeout. Timeout taken from the Monument Valley bench. Jason Franklin wants a Mustang timeout. We grab one as well. Thanking you for joining us, everybody, for our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
The year was 2011. Tim Tebow was still playing quarterback in high school, but he was about to become a legend. With his team behind 17-0, he was tackled and broke his leg. Despite the excruciating pain, he told his coach, "Don't take me out of the game, I want to play." Tim led his team back and scored the game-winning touchdown on a 20-yard run. The start of the Tim Tebow legend. This is Sports Zone Radio's Byron Brown with a message from Beeler Orthodontics in Sholo. A message to every young White Mountains athlete to never give up. Beeler Orthodontics. Live life with a smile.
With Choice Broadband, you can get an even better internet plan for your home. Our fastest speeds are only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations near you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Off the inbound, the shot is no bueno for the Lady Mustangs. Rebound. Monument Valley kept it alive. The three from the outside. Curley's shot no good. Brought down by Mayava. They'll get another look at it. 3 shots, 3 no good. Another opportunity for Monument Valley, keeping it alive. This one is wide of the mark for Sheridan Curley. Finally, Winderock able to get it, but not for long. There's a scramble at half court. The Mustangs pick it up. 2-on-2. Attack up the floor. That shot no good. Boy, my goodness. You got to be kidding me. Opportunities galore. Well, Winderock will have it back to try to settle it down, see if they can get some points to close out the third period. 20 seconds remain in the quarter, everybody. And there's a Monument Valley steal. The Mustangs getting her done. Going to close out the quarter. Ball comes up into front court. We're down to 8 seconds on the clock. Shot from deep, no good. Curley the rebound. That put back, it's no good. 2 seconds on a Winderock rebound. Not going to have a chance. Couldn't get anything going up the floor, and that, my friends, is how we end this third period at the Nash Center. Monument Valley, the Mustang Bubble is what they're calling it temporarily right now. Yeah, no fans in the house yet. 36-35 Winter Rock in front of Monument Valley. The fourth quarter is on the way next. Stand by for it. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Choice NTUA Wireless now has the best tribal lifeline phone service on the Navajo Nation. Unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included with your benefit. You can't beat unlimited. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Hello, sports fans. This is Sports Zone Radio's Floyd Simmons. Here at the Sports Zone, we do many different things to provide the best sports coverage in the region. Countless hours and miles on the road for a digital radio broadcast, and exhausting hours spent capturing and editing the best video around. We also create one-of-a-kind custom posters. And if you're a coach or athletic director, talk to us about shooting your school or team's photography. I guarantee you, no one will work harder to do it better. Just go to our website and look for samples or call us for details. The number to call is 928-358-7905. Again, that's 928-358-7905.
Well, they are pumping up the jam here at the Nash Center, everybody, as we get set to rock our way into the fourth quarter of Game 1 of this broadcast doubleheader. From the Mustang bubble, Floyd Simmons and our broadcast team led by our producer, Derek Simmons. On camera today is Leonard Keone, giving you those great looks on that camera look you're looking at right here, right now. Leonard doing a terrific job for us. Also want to mention our technical director as well on this one. Julio K is our technical director, and Jessica K joins him as our technical assistant today. Great job by our skeleton crew of a broadcast team, but you know, here at Sports Zone Radio, we could bring out innumerable troops like some people do, but we choose to go with a smaller but more competent broadcast group. Let me put it that way. Did I hurt anybody's feelings? I didn't mean to. Here's the inbound for the Lady Mustangs. Mayava loses the handle. Shoney going to give that one up. And Winter Rock will own it. They are in front right now as we are 30 seconds into the fourth quarter of this one. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Long outlet pass, and it is completed. Gathered in nicely at the end of it, and the shot good for Tierra Sandoval. And the Mustangs move in front, 37-36. Here, the fourth quarter underway from the Nash Center. Scouts pull-up jump shot left of the key. That's Robbie Talkalai's shot. It won't go in, and the Mustangs have a chance to pad the lead right here. They've only had the lead a couple of times, and now they're up by 3. And there's Tierra Sandoval. She's got back-to-back baskets for the Mustangs, and a Winter Rock turnover. The Lady Scouts are having trouble getting their legs underneath them, getting their rhythm back here as we start this fourth period. We're getting into danger zone right here. By the way, that lady at the top, the spear that, the tip of that spear defensively for the Lady Scouts, Robbie Talkalai, who just had the ball slip right between her legs. Robbie is playing with 3 personal fouls, which was a problem when she picked up her 3rd foul in the second quarter, but we're back into a more manageable position with her in those 3 fouls. Here's a Tierra Sandoval foul for Monument Valley. They lead Winter Rock 39-36. The Lady Scouts had the lead for most of this game. They got out to that real big early lead. I think they, in that first quarter, had a lead as big as 8 points. And the Mustangs slowly came back into it, closed it out. We're down by a couple at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter saw, again, a close, tight contest. And now here in the fourth quarter, Monument Valley goes in front, and they almost got the ball back right here after giving it up. 3-on-1 in the paint, and Robbie stops and drops it in. Well, that's Robbie's patented shot. She has a very quiet 15 points. Doesn't it feel like she has just kind of hardly been around? But, I mean, that's Talkalai. If she's not scoring 40, if she, 20 feels like she's hardly doing anything, doesn't it? Yeah, she picks up a loose ball right here into front court. Robbie on the attack. 2 defenders come out to meet her. And it's back into the hands of Caitlin Balone for the Lady Scouts. Robbie Tonkalai has received multiple colleges showing interest in her, community colleges around the state, and some Division 3 level schools showing interest in Robbie Tonkalai. And that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Somebody's going to get themselves a great basketball player. And, you know, Robbie, on top of that, is a great student as well at Window Rock High School. 39-38, Window Rock trailing Monument Valley, and a steal for Angel Holiday. MV up into front court. They've got the ball. That's Desiree Nelson out there covering Holiday. Thought a 5-second call might come out. Nope. Bounce pass goes through the receiver. Mayava couldn't haul that pass in. And the Lady Scouts will take over the basketball with 5 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in regulation. This is game one. We'll have the boys varsity after this. Window Rock brings it up in the front court. I wanted to say something as well here. You know, with our job as broadcasters, covering with the schedule that we do, we unfortunately have to miss a number of family-type events. And one of my sons, I've got a son that plays basketball at Sholo High School. I have another son. That son is a junior. Another son who is a sophomore who attends Blue Ridge High School. He's a football and baseball player there. He's a very, very good basketball player, by the way, that doesn't play basketball as we get a timeout from the Window Rock bench. That's going to leave Scouts with one timeout remaining, and they've got the 40-39 lead right now after that Desiree Nelson shot a moment ago. Thank you to Choice NTUA Wireless. Their sponsoring partnership of Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. And there's that White Mountain Regional Medical Center graphic. They will bring you the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game at the end of our broadcast. But just mentioning, you know, we oftentimes we miss things. My son, Noah, playing basketball earlier today at Chin Lee, Sholo at Chin Lee today, and Noah got injured. He got injured and had to be driven home by one of the coaches there in the boys program for Sholo, and we fear that he has a broken collarbone. And I have to be here now. When I say that, it's my privilege to be here, and I'm thrilled to be here. But right now, my thoughts are with my son, who is either by now or very soon will be taken into the emergency room, and he'll be getting X-rays. And I'll get a report on that here in a little bit. And I just hope that it's not actually broken, but I think it's hard to mistake a broken collarbone for sure. Beautiful pass inside. Kiara Johnson unable to finish that one for Monument Valley, and they're going to get it back. There's Kiara to Paris Littleben. Has a lot of frantic activity on the floor right now. Ayana Nash underneath on the Paris Littleben assist, and Ayana has those points for the Lady Mustangs. They're in front again, 41-40. This score keeps going back and forth. And now deep downtown left side, Caitlin Balone burying that big three for the Lady Scouts. Then a whistle. And we'll get stoppage, and the ball's going to go back the other direction. See that look on the replay there. Scramble to the sideline as we come back to the live action with 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Angel Holiday has the ball for Monument Valley at the top. And Ayana Nash has it taken right away. Caitlin Balone, she'll race up the floor, spin in the paint. The shot wouldn't go in for her. Rebound, Window Rock. Michaela Roanhorst puts it back in. That shot's good. She is fouled on her way to the line for the Lady Scouts. Personal foul whistled on Skylyn Flores. You get a look at the replay. It's a good job by Caitlin, but then it required Michaela Roanhorst alertly following the play and dropping it in. And after that foul shot wouldn't go in, couldn't complete the three-point play, but Michaela has 14 points in the game for the Lady Scouts. The high point lady right now is Robbie Tonkalai with 15. Trouble on the handles for Angela Holiday. She might have got away with lifting that pivot foot. That's what I saw anyway. Pass underneath. Shirey Shorty has her pass tipped. And Caitlin Balone, after stealing it from Windrock, did take that extra step. That's a travel, and with 3:26 on the clock in the fourth quarter, this one coming down to the bitter end, and Windrock has 4-point advantage. Holiday looking, running out of time, got it in. Johnson at the top of the key. He's going to try to curl around that defense. Cut off on the baseline. Back outside from the corner. Three on the way. Shot is good. Angel Holiday with a timely shot. Big three-point make from the corner. That makes it a one-point game again. And Coach Franklin calls a very quick timeout from the Monument Valley bench. A word in from our presenting sponsor of the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. That's White Mountain Regional Medical Center. What a finish at the Nash Center in Kayenta. Stand by.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
The Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game will be announced here in a bit. I got to tell you, I don't think there's any real clear-cut leader for that on either one of these teams. We'll have to put some thought into this. I'm reminding our crew, our staff, our guys, and our gal, Jessica. And remember, Julio and Leonard and Derek, remember to be thinking about the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. Got to announce that here coming up in just a couple of moments. We'll see who can close out and get victory here at the Nash Center. 45-44, the advantage. The lead belonging to Window Rock as they try to burn some clock down. Working on the outside, Robbie Tonkalai. It's Angel Holiday trying to stay with her. To Caitlin Balone. I got to tell you, a little surprised we hadn't seen the 5-second call initiated a couple of different times. Yeah, there it is. There it is. As Scouts pick up the dribble. Now Militia Nez with the basketball. Drop a pass into the cutter. We'll get a whistle. And that's out of bounds off the Scouts, a turnover. Window Rock in front, 45-44. Kiara Johnson checks out. And Sheridan Curley is back in, takes the inbound pass up the left sideline for Monument Valley into front court. 45-44 our score. Looking for help. Paris Littleman at the free throw line outside. Curley for three on the way. That shot is going to be no good. Just off the mark. Rebound, Desiree Nelson. Trouble. And Tonkalai's outlet pass is right into the hands of Shirey Shorty. So the Mustangs maintain possession, a chance to go in front. Under 2 minutes remaining now in regulation. Sheridan Curley, boy, just barely avoided a travel call. To Shorty, the drive, kind of threw it up wildly, but was able to draw the contact from the defender, Militia Nez. Nez gets called, and that should be 3 in the game on Militia. It is. 2 shots coming up for Shirey. Her first time at the line today for the Lady Mustangs. Tied the game, 45-45, a minute and 40 seconds remaining in the girls' game. Coach Gabrielle Whitney of Window Rock giving close attention. Timeouts, full timeout spent by Monument Valley with a minute 40 left after making the free throw. 46-45 our score. Closing out game 1 of this broadcast doubleheader. And we'll get a word in for you on one of the services we provide here at Sports Zone Radio, our team and individual sports photography. This is Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. A 1-point advantage for the Lady Mustangs. Stand by.
Hello, sports fans. This is Sports Zone Radio's Floyd Simmons. Here at the Sports Zone, we do many different things to provide the best sports coverage in the region. Countless hours and miles on the road for a digital radio broadcast, and exhausting hours spent capturing and editing the best video around. We also create one-of-a-kind custom posters. And if you're a coach or athletic director, talk to us about shooting your school or team's photography. I guarantee you, no one will work harder to do it better. Just go to our website and look for samples or call us for details. The number to call is 928-358-7905. Again, that's 928-358-7905.
Thank you to White Mountain Regional Medical Center for their presentation of the Sports Zone Radio's Play of the Game. Coming up in just moments, everybody, just moments. We'll find out who is going to come away with an all-important region victory in this one today. Check the standings for you. The Monument Valley Lady Mustangs are ranked number 4 in the state. Oh, pardon. Scratch that. Sorry about that. I'm looking at the wrong. They're 14, number 14 in the state. Window Rock is number 7 right now, ranked number 7. The Holbrook Lady Roadrunners. How about this? How about an undefeated regular season record so far? Holbrook is ranked number 1 for their head coach and our good friend Greg Perkins. He had been one of our longtime announcers at Sports Zone Radio. Our broadcasters haven't really used Greg in a very long time, but boy, so many games that he's called for us as we watch a beautiful runner go in. How about that shot for Robbie Talkalai? And for the Lady Scouts, they're back in front, 47-46, approaching the 1-minute mark. 1 minute remaining in this one. Runner, baseline shot, Angel Holiday, no good. There is Robbie with the big rebound for the Lady Scouts. Up into front court now, 52 seconds remaining. Window Rock by 1. A make right here. A basket from anywhere on the floor would be huge. Robbie going to the free throw line as she drives, and Angel Holiday fronting her. Made the contact to send her to the line.
Foul on number 11, Angel Holiday.
It should be just the first foul today on Angel. But this is a critical spot at the free throw line. Robbie Talkalai, 2 for 2 today so far from the line, and the first one is off the mark. Big miss. Well, if Robbie makes this one, make it a 2-point game. Still a lot of time left here to close this one out. And she missed. Robbie bats it around. The Scouts come away with it. Michaela Roanhorse with that rebound. They're going to send it outside looking for Nelson. The pass to Desiree is tipped out of bounds by the Mustangs defense. And timeout taken. The Mustangs going to grab a timeout. That is... Listen, they're showing that Monument Valley had 3 timeouts left. I don't know if that's accurate. Okay, they're counting the timeouts upward is what they're doing. The board says timeouts left, but they're actually counting them upward. So that's the 4th one spent by Monument Valley. Window Rock has taken 4 timeouts. So these 2 teams have 1 timeout each here, and the final seconds of this one remaining at the Nash Center, everybody. The Mustang bubble, as some are calling it. No fans allowed right now. And I just got a text message from the good coach, from Coach Pete Butler, my broadcast partner, who is not with us on this one today. But Coach Butler, we're looking at a very fluid schedule coming up this week. And we're working out the details. We may be at Tuba City on Tuesday, Coach. I'll be at Tuba City on Tuesday in your backyard. And you know what that means, Coach? That means we expect you to be there on the broadcast. That's the first part of what that means. You know, Coach Butler, what the second part of that is. If we're in Tuba on Tuesday, that means we're eating dinner at your house. There's going to be fry bread and beans and ground beef and cheese and tomatoes and lettuce, and there's going to be Navajo tacos, Coach. You know exactly what that means. Inbound, 35 seconds remaining. The Lady Scouts trapped on the sideline, and it's knocked loose and off the hands of Robbie Talkalai. Well, you know Robbie wanted it. She wanted a whistle. But these officials letting them play through all of that, I think it's a good call. I like it when they let a little contact play through, especially in a big moment like this. But you know that's not what Robbie wanted. And with that, and possession now to the Lady Mustangs. Window Rock is going to spend their final timeout to talk it over, set their defense, and decide what to do. 30 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter of our presentation of Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. There's a late look at it. Didn't really get to see all of the contact right there on that final play that resulted in a turnover for Window Rock. Well, the lady that leads the scoring for Window Rock, Robbie Tonkelai, 17 points. That's a bit below her average, to be honest with you. Most of us mere mortals would love a 17-point night. Robbie, just goes to show you that Monument Valley's defense has been pretty solid today. We have seen Angel Holiday. I believe Angel's been the one that's had the assignment on Robbie most of the day, and Angel has only committed one personal foul, and she has played a solid game for the Lady Mustangs. Keep them involved, keep them in it. Window Rock 47, Monument Valley 46. 31.2 seconds remaining in regulation. So what did Coach Gabrielle Whitney tell her ladies? Obviously, with no more timeouts remaining, she had to not only just tell them exactly what she wanted defensively, but also what are we going to do when we get the ball, right? And there it is. There it is. But some difficulty after coming up with the steal. Robbie Tonkelai had difficulty getting a clean pass away. That resulted in a jump ball, and the ball belongs to Window Rock, and with 19 seconds left, same thing the other direction. Coach Franklin has to call a timeout, use his last timeout here in regulation for the Lady Mustangs to try and draw up a defense and see if he can keep and prevent this from turning into a three-point make for Window Rock would make it a two-possession game, but you know Window Rock's not going to shoot a attempt at three, right? We know that. Why would you, right? You want to make a two. In fact, you don't have to shoot, right? 19 seconds left. You don't have to shoot. There's no shot clock here. You've got to take care of the basketball, though, and you know that Monument Valley will be all over it, scrapping defensively in these final seconds. So we'll see what Coach Franklin draws up. Again, he's got to give his ladies direction on what to do if they get possession, and remind them, don't call timeout. Do not call timeout. And that goes for either one of these teams. Neither one has a timeout left. 47-46. The Lady Scouts are going to inbound for these final 19 seconds. Big finish right here. Game one of our broadcast doubleheader. The boys are standing by to get their game underway. Inbound, the Lady Scouts. Now 17 seconds. Malone up in the front court. And a quick foul. Shirey Shorty comes out and fouls. Boy, dangerous on that, the way she grabbed Tonkelai. That's going to send Robbie. Well, no, not going to send her to the line. That's only the sixth team foul. 6 fouls on Monument Valley. And maybe I was wrong. 5 team fouls. Talked earlier about how they're not blowing the whistles a lot. 5 on each. 10 seconds on the inbound. There's another quick foul. This time Sheridan Curley steps out. Fouls Caitlin Balone. That's the 6th team foul. Burns another second off the clock. So we've got 9 ticks remaining. Curley's second foul on that inbound. On the sideline, scramble, trouble, and that is going to be out on Window Rock. A turnover. Pretty much the wrong place to throw that inbound pass. Threw it on the sideline. And Monument Valley's defensive pressure out there brilliantly forces a Window Rock turnover. Chance right here for Monument Valley. 4 seconds. Got to get it in the front court, and it's dribbled off the foot by Shirey Shorty coming up. That was Caitlin Balone right there, step for step. And her defense and that pressure leads to a turnover. Great job by Caitlin. And here comes the inbound for the Lady Scouts into Caitlin Balone. Over to Rowan Horse, and that's going to do it. And the Lady Scouts hold on in spite of a couple of mistakes at the end. Well, they were returned. Window Rock made a couple of mistakes. Monument Valley made their own, and the Scouts were able to hold on. The Lady Scouts get this victory here at the Nash Center tonight. And with the win, Window Rock moves to 5-2 in the region. And that 5-2 matches now the Page Lady Sand Devils. The Sand Devils lost to Alchesay today. They're now 5-2. We've got a tie in the standings at the top of the North, Winter Rock and Page. How about the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game? Who do you got there? You got Michaela Roanhorse? I do too. Michaela Roanhorse of Winter Rock is going to be our Sports Zone Radio player of the game. We're going to interview her. I just love the gutsiness. She played through some pain in that, and in fact, she used the pain that she had she faced when she got hit in the face with a pass, a Monument Valley pass, and it seemed to make her game better. I mean, she just, sheer will and effort, and also scored 14 points in the game for the Lady Mustangs. So congratulations to the Lady Scouts and to Michaela Roanhorse, our Sports Zone Radio player of the game. And a Winter Rock victory over Monument Valley 47-46. She is set to join us, so we're going to get a headset and a microphone on the Lady Scout. Let's pull that away. Here you go, Michaela. How you doing? Let's get that. There you go, and we're going to put this right there. Perfect. Comfortable?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
A little louder.
A little louder?
Yeah.
Okay. How about that? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, we're looking that way toward the camera. I mean, you can look here, but the camera's on that side. All right. Looks like you got the red light. All right. Hey, Northland basketball fans, welcome in to our broadcast coverage of Northland basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless, and here on this Saturday, game one of our doubleheader is officially in the books, and a victory for the Lady Scouts. Winter Rock traveled to Kayenta and knocked off Monument Valley in a nip-and-tuck, very close game. Final score 47-46. Congratulations to the Lady Scouts, and especially a congratulations to the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and the young lady joining me here now is the recipient. Her name is Michaela Roanhorse. Michaela, congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
All right, big win for you and the ladies. You needed this win, and with a Page loss today to Alchesay, they're 5-2 now with the win. Your team is 5-2. You're tied at the top of the 3A North standings. How important do you think the win was for your team?
I think it was very important for us today to come together and win.
How about the play of your team? How did you feel like the ladies handled it today? It was a close game, back and forth. That second half was as close as you could hope it to be. How did you feel about the way the Lady Scouts rose up and got the win?
I feel like we did okay. We need to improve on a lot of things, such as communication and trusting each other more.
Yeah. I was a little worried for you and the team. Coach was spending your timeouts early and often.
Yeah.
Didn't save a lot for down the stretch. Obviously, you didn't worry about it. But what was Coach's emphasis? Because she took a lot of timeouts and called them early. What was she telling the ladies through the course of the game?
She was telling us to play strong defense, to keep talking, to start talking, and to rebound, to box out, because we weren't boxing out.
Yeah, gotcha. We're talking to Michaela Roanhorse, the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game today in the Winter Rock victory over Monument Valley. Scored 14 points, helped lead the way out there on the team. Let me ask you about a moment when it's in the second half and Monument Valley got a rebound. They turned and threw a quick pass trying to get it out on the perimeter, and it hit you right in the face.
It hit me in my nose, and it hurt really bad.
Oh, I mean, I saw the tears. I saw the waterworks. I thought I was scared you might have broke your nose or something like that. Didn't see any blood, and that was a good sign.
Yeah, I was okay.
A lot of pain.
Yeah.
And then Coach immediately tried to get you off, but there were no dead balls for a while, so you guys kept playing. And it just felt like, I don't know what it was about the emotion of dealing with it, but your game you elevated your game in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I felt like the ball, I guess it was a good way to get hit in the face.
I mean, it kind of made your game better for a moment, but were you just kind of angry? Were you just fighting through it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was great to see you get back on the floor after they finally did get you a rest a spell.
Yeah.
You feel good now? You okay to go?
Yep.
Okay, good stuff. Congratulations. Big win for you and the ladies.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Okay. Michaela Roanhorse right there from Window Rock. She scored 14 points today. She is the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, the hospital in Springerville. Congratulations to the Lady Scouts, a 47-46 victory over Monument Valley here at the Nash Center. We continue on in our post-game wrap-up, our between-game action on this one here today in Monument Valley, everybody. And let's bring on the coach. Coach, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
How's the volume?
Pretty good.
Okay, all right, let's do this again. We're getting used to speaking to you, Coach. Seems like every time you get a win, we're around for it or something. All
Lucky
right.
charm, so you gotta be at every game now.
Well, and I'm going to tell you about something too, because for a 2 or 3 year period, we were the jinx for Monument Valley. There was a curse. Every time we'd show up, the Lady Mustangs couldn't get a win.
Oh.
So that finally happened for them earlier this year.
Oh, okay, nice.
All right, let's speak right here, Coach. Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Nash Center. They're calling this right now the Mustang Bubble. No fans allowed at Monument Valley High School. So here on this Saturday, Sports on Radio in attendance with Northland Basketball, brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. And we want to congratulate the Window Rock Lady Scouts and their head coach, Gabrielle Whitney. That she joins us now after a 47-46 victory for the Scouts over Monument Valley. Coach, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to say something. I'm going to mention something I mentioned to our player of the game a moment ago, Michaela Roanhorse, and that is, Coach, you were burning your timeouts early and often in this one. And with the lead in that first quarter, you called 2 timeouts. Now, listen, I'm never going to question you because you've got a much better basketball resume than I do. But Coach, you were going for
I kind of, kicked myself in the butt in that one. But, I just wanted to get the girls to calm down, especially when we do have the lead. Because every time we do have the lead and I don't call timeout, it seems like, it's like reverse to where, we end up getting down. So I want just to tell the girls, hey, calm down. Let's play our game. Let's calm it down, especially on offense. So about defense, we have to be a little bit more aggressive. But offense, because they were really pressuring us. So I told them, hey, we got to calm down. Yes, they are going to pressure you, but we have to calm down and play our game, play it to our tempo that we want to play on. So that's why I kind of used my first 2 timeouts earlier. And I like I said, right now I'm kicking myself in the butt, but hey, lesson learned.
You were doing a lot of coaching is the key, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
And so how about Robbie Talkalai, foul trouble early. 2 fouls in the first quarter, had her 3rd foul before halftime.
Mm-hmm.
You trusted her though and went with her.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, you were telling her, Robbie, you can't pick up another foul, right?
Exactly, and I trust all my players, and then it's up to them too. How are they going to take it? How are they going to answer to that if they have 3 fouls? How are they going to step up? They're either going to step up or they're going to kind of play back a little bit. But Robbie, she did her job and she did what she was supposed to, and she knew she had 3 fouls, so she knew that, okay, I'm not going to foul again. And she didn't foul throughout the whole game, so she stayed at 3.
Coach, we named Michaela Roanhorse the Sports on Radio's Player of the Game. Had a great game, 8 points in the first quarter. She had 14 points overall in the game, and there was that moment when she got hit in the face with the basketball. And she responded to that by elevating her game. She was even better after that happened, playing in a ton of pain with tears coming out of her eyes.
Yeah, and I tried to get her a sub as soon as we could, but, she, like I said, she was doing pretty good, and I was like, maybe she should stay in there.
Yeah, and she scored in a short span after getting hit in the face. Scored 4 points, had a rebound, might have had an assist as well during that time span. But she did a great job. How about the overall game she played? We named her the player of the game.
Honestly, she does her job, and I think she kind of gets overlooked sometimes because defensively she's great. She's pretty much the percentage on our team. She's the highest of rebounding. She's the go-to person every time we do need a rebound, every time we need a board, she's always there. So she's a great defensive player. Offensively, I did talk to her a few times, and I kept telling her, hey, you can score. You're a good scorer too. So we need you to score a little bit more. And I think having that talk with her, she really proved it out here on the court today.
All right, Coach. Earlier today, the Alchesay Falcons beat the Page Sand Devils. Page is now 5-2 in the region.
The girls?
That's what I got. That's what I got as a report.
Alchesay girls beat Page?
That's the report I got.
Wow.
Your team with the win today is 5-2. If that's accurate, you'd be tied at the top. Is that important to you and the ladies?
Yes, it is. And I just tell the girls, even if we are number 1, we can't be comfortable. We can't be comfortable at whatever seeding we're at, even if we're number one, even if we're at the bottom. We can never be comfortable at where we're at because we always want to reach for more success, and that's one thing that I do want the girls to understand a little bit more. So whatever we do, whatever seeding we're at, we can't be comfortable. Every team that we play, we always have to give it our best, give it our hardest, and play our hearts out pretty much.
All right, Coach. Yeah, that's accurate. But maybe with that loss, Douch say that's their first loss. So I had reported the standings incorrectly earlier. They had already updated the standings. So Page stays in front.
Okay.
They are a half a game in front of your team right now. Your team at 5-2, Page at 5-1. But in the win column, you're right there with the Sand Devils. It's been a good season, Coach. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, yes it has, and we're having fun with this season. Every practice, it's hard, it's aggressive. Because I tell the girls, we can't stay comfortable. We can't be comfortable to where we're at because, like I said, we still got a lot of games ahead of us, and they're really tough games. So we have to be prepared and be ready.
All right, Coach. Be safe on that long drive home. Congratulations.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Gabrielle Whitney, the head coach of this Lady Scouts team. 47-46 the final as Window-Rock has defeated the Monument Valley Mustangs, and Monument Valley's home. Big win on the road for the Scouts as they battle to try and win a regular season championship in the 3A North. Northland Basketball right here at Sports Zone Radio, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And with that, that's going to close us out, everybody, on game one of our broadcast of Northland Basketball. Again, a big thank you to Choice NTUA Wireless. Thank you to White Mountain Regional Medical Center as well, the presenting sponsors of the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. And I want to say thank you to our great production team, our producer, Derek Simmons, on camera for us today, Leonard Keone, our technical director, and did a great job here in making his debut, Julio K. here from Kayenta. And Jessica Kay as well, our technical assistant on this broadcast of Northland Basketball. For the entire crew, my name is Floyd Simmons, everybody, and I want to thank you for being with us and remind you we will stop our broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. We will start over again, so you'll have to look for us for the boys' game coming up in a few moments. More Northland Basketball from Monument Valley High School right here. Stand by, everybody.
This has been Northland Basketball, an exclusive presentation of Sports Zone Radio. Listen online at sportszone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone and listen wherever you go. Join us again for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball.